Full trigger. Got the shrimp outrigger out here at the park pond. I also got my Delta Force and microclad. Those will be in another video. I may throw in the microclad in this one at the end. Yeah, let's do that. We'll throw in the microclad at the end. This is my shrimp outrigger, aka the superclad. Okay, I just did a full rebuild on it. I crashed it into a Christmas tree, crushed in the whole front, broke both of my boom tubes, messed up my front sponson right here, got it all worked out. Okay, I've got a 2968 4000 kV rocket motor in the boat with a water cooling coil, 90 amp fly color, and a Spectrum 2250C pack 3S. Okay, running a 3616, and I just made a rear ski for the boat. You guys see that ski back there? Okay, basically an outrigger rides on this two front sponsons and the propeller or strut. In my case, I made a center ski. You could actually put pontoons, I think they call them rear pontoons, on here in the same fashion. I went with the center ski, kind of profiled it so it's like it's actually got a perfect ride surface, you know, a nice ramp to the back of the ski right there, and my strut's just kind of sitting in it. It basically covers up the stuffing tube. So we're going to give it a rip. We're going to give it a rip. So stick around. Big B with Ironclad RC. All right, so I got the ducks out the way. Yeah, let's give it a shot, you guys. I wish I'd have brought a setup board so you guys can see what it looks like. If it don't like this prop, we'll put the 3419 on. This prop right here, it seemed like it was a little bit too big for it last time. I wanted to give it another shot since we don't have as much load sitting on the prop. All right, let's see what it does. Oh, it's nice. Oh, it's not hopping quite as bad. Full trigger, no hopping, you guys. Oh, that was the right move. Oh, that was the right move for sure. Oh. Yeah, when it would hit a wake before, it would skip out, you know. Oh, it's doing good. Full trigger. Yeah, it just went over some wakes without skipping out. Plenty of water cooling coming out. Little skip there. Oh, the ski's working good. Uh-oh. Oh man, it ran good. It ran freaking great. Oh, I'm stoked about that ski. It seems like it was more planted in the water. You know, it wasn't skipping so much. So with this boat, I put like I think it was a 65 or 70 something millimeter rudder on, and I cut the rudder, basically I cut it in freaking half. You guys see how short it is? You see that? It's like, it's only like, hell, 15 millimeters lower than the end of my prop blade. And oh, that worked pretty good. That worked pretty good. I think dropping that turn fin down to its lowest position helped too. It's just a homemade curved turn fin, but let's give it another rip. It was running pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Yep, pretty happy with that. Pretty happy. I can't complain. I can't complain. A rigger, it don't have a good left turn. Look at that. Oh man, no skip. It don't have a good left turn, you know, they only do right turns. A really, really good right turn. Just as hard as the boat will turn in a right turn. All right, so it hits some waves there. It wants to skip a little bit. Look at that. Oh. So I think I need it. Oh man, I broke my turn fin mount. Are you kidding me? Oh, I had too much turn fin in the water. Oh man, I can't win for losing, you guys. I can't win for losing. So I'm going to go carbon fiber.
How about my little ones were saying how amazing it was, how fast it was
Guys, so I've got some carbon fiber at home. I'm going to make my turn fin standoff out of carbon fiber. You know, stuff like that, it happens on boats. You know, well, anything you build, it's a learning process. You know what I mean? It's a learning process. You gotta run it. You know, if something lets loose, you fix it. You know, it's just part of the learning process. You know, I have my standoffs out pretty far, and it's just fiberglass. I mean, it's nothing strong. You know what I mean? And I thought it would be rigid enough to hold that turn fin, and it probably would have been if I didn't drop it down. As far as I have it down right now, it's really, really low. I was trying to get it hooked real hard in the corner, but my test out here with my my ski, it worked out great, man. It worked out really, really good. So let's check the temp on the motor with that bigger prop on, and I guess we'll run the microclad, see if we can break that. 28 degrees Celsius, 87 on the motor. So it was just, in the previous video I had this this prop on, this 3616, and it wasn't it kept like cutting power, and I guess it was just a cheap battery I was using. It was a cheap battery. So with the the quality name brand battery right here, it wasn't cutting power on me. The temps were good, the boat ran good, my ski worked good until I broke it, and yeah, so let's actually run this little guy right here. Let's run the microclad, okay, 2S. So those of you who don't know about this boat, I built this for a micro racer challenge. Okay, it's only 12 inches long. I've got adjustable sponsons on it. I can adjust the ride angle, okay, on the fly. All right, my own design, custom built, handmade rudder, homemade rudder there, and I'm running a 2S 70C 450 milliamp CNHL with a 2030 hobby wing easy run 5200 kV with a 30 amp ESC micro servo. Okay, so hopefully this thing here runs good. I hadn't ran it in a while. I actually didn't even grease it up. I didn't do nothing. I just pulled it off the shelf and charged up a couple batteries. So okay, it works, so let's give it a shot. Actually, I'm gonna run single battery. I was gonna run parallel, but it actually runs better with the single lighter battery in it. That was a quick test with that freaking Superclad. Hopefully this one here runs better. Like I said, I just kind of pulled it off the shelf here. Let's see. Oh yeah, runs just as good as it used to. Nice. Full trigger. I've got plans available for this little boat if you guys are interested. 12 bucks for the hand-drawn plans. $12. It's running good today. Wow. I literally just pulled it off the shelf, you guys. The little girl's back there saying it's amazing. It's hooking in a corner. Let's do a full trigger corner. Nice. I had a hard time getting this boat set up when I originally built it, but I got it right now. For a little 12-inch boat, it's hauling ass. Brandon Wynn just sent me a motor I might put in this boat. It's a 4200 kV 2027 Outrunner. I might put it in here. It might be a good motor for it. Oh, she's running good, man. Both of my riggers ran good until the other one broke. That ski was the ticket, and I might put a ski on this bad boy. Or pontoons. I've never tried the pontoons on a rigger, so pontoons might be good for this. Ski will probably be better. All right, that's probably a battery right there. Got one more battery for it. She's just gliding on the water, you guys. Look at it rip, son. All right. So let's put the other battery in. Okay, she ran good. She ran good. That's freaking awesome. 89, 95. Good deal. All right, I'm gonna get the other battery in. All right, hopefully I got you guys zoomed in a little bit. Second set of batteries. That little turn fin's hooking, man. Ain't much of a turn fin, but it hooks. It's really thin, and you can bend it easy. Check her out, man. For a little boat, she hauls tail. Making sure I had my throttle up. Get it, boy. Yeah, this boat right here is really light. I think it's like 140 grams or something like that. It's really lightweight. Way lighter than my kneeler, my 12-inch kneeler. Man, it's running good. Yeah, most of the time you set up a boat, you know, you get it set up right, you put it on the shelf, you pull it down, she's ready to roll, you know. I didn't even grease this thing. Well, I use oil for it, a bearing oil in the stuffing tube. I can't even pull the shaft out of this boat. I just put bearing oil in the shaft in the stuffing tube. I'm scared. Well, I can't pull the shaft. I'm just scared too, because it might sound like a dirt bike if I pull it. So I just put a little bit of light bearing oil in my stuffing tube. She's getting it. That's probably about our battery. Those little 450s don't last long. Yeah, that's her. Yep. Not bad, not bad. So I'll kind of show you the boat here. Let me get the rudder in place. It's basically sitting on its prop, so it's actually lowering the AOA here. But see how I got my sponsons kind of angled out so it don't trip over itself in a turn. Low AOA, which I could change up by loosening up that screw right there, and I can move that ride pad up and down. Okay, guys, check it out. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Little short rudder I made, homemade rudder. You know, man, that's a bummer about this guy here. But the one thing about breaking a boat, you know, something simple like that right there, you can build it bigger and better. You know, you can build it better than before. You know, it's a weak spot and it needs to be changed out. All right, you guys, so I'm back at the shop. I wanted to show you a couple things before I let you go. Okay, I'll show you my ski so you guys can see it a little closer here. I made this ski for my micro rigger, and I decided not to use it. And last night I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put a ski on this boat. I did it in like 2 hours because I already had the ski halfway made. All I did was super glue a piece of wood to make it a little bit higher. You know, it wasn't quite high enough because I made it for my little boat, and I just kind of shimmed it up with a piece of wood, epoxied it on there. Boom, done, inside and out, epoxy. All right, kind of give you a little shot at what it looks like. Pretty simple, and it actually, for the short time we ran the boat, it seemed like it was running good. Okay, I think it kept like catching an edge and a turn because I had this turn fence. I watched the replay, you know, I watched the video a couple times just now, and I noticed, you know, I had this thing set down in the water pretty deep at its deepest, most position, and I think it was just hooking the water too hard, causing it to catch, you know. And so next time with the carbon fiber mount that I've got cut out right here, we'll actually run it back up high. With the ski, I think it's going to be good. It just takes time tuning the boat. I wanted to show you guys how I got my mount, you know, how I got my shape. I took a little piece of, it's just a piece of plastic. You get it with packaging, you know. I don't even remember what it was from, just a thick piece of plastic. And I put my turn fin on there, just kind of slid it on my back into place, and I used this to get a basic outline, you know what I mean? And then I just traced that on my carbon fiber, which is 2mm from OSE. Okay, so I just got to drill out some holes. I got to get this guy here off. I'm using my cutoff wheel, my Dremel. Hopefully I can get it off without destroying my sponson. If I do destroy it, we'll fix it when I put the turn fin back on. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of touch base with you guys, kind of go over a couple things. You know, I like the ski. I like it. That's the first time, my first attempt at running a rigger with a rear ski, and I think it helped. I think it helped. You know, I probably need to do some tuning to the strut, and you know, get this turn fin tuned in. I might reduce the width of this turn fin. It's a lot of turn fin for this boat. So, boom! She's epoxied on there. I got it ready to roll, baby. She's ready to roll. I made it a little thicker, a little more beefy than the fiberglass one. Which, shit, this right here ain't gonna break. That ain't gonna break off. All right. Yeah, she's dry. It's been about an hour. I got it. It's 15-minute Bob Smith. It dries quick. You know, I actually had a clamp on there. I just took it off. I'm about to put it back on. I just wanted to show you guys what it looked like. But she's ready to roll, baby. So I might actually cut this one off. You know, I may do another video with you know, a single turn fin opposed to 2 turn fins. Show you guys what the boat does with single and double turn fin type deal. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the description or in the comments, you know, if you want to see the single versus the double turn fin. If not, y'all let me know, because it'll probably be a couple days before you see this boat again, because I'm working on the U19. If you guys want to see it run again with the ski, you know, see if we can't get it tuned in so it don't flip and all that stuff in the corner, you know, comment. Let me know if you guys want to see it, you know, tomorrow or the next day. I'd be glad to make another video for you guys. If not, I'm just going to go ahead and work on the U19. So I think it looks good. It's gonna be perfect. I dare that thing to break. If it does break off, it would break off where my glue joint is, my epoxy joint. You know. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Big B, Ironclad RC.